Hi guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. So in today's video we are going to be building this shrimp vase or vase or whatever you want to say. Yeah, I found this in the fish room. It was just laying around, so I thought, you know, why not build something out of this? And this is going to be a no-tech setup, so basically no equipment whatsoever, just the vase itself and plants and stuff in it. No electric and that kind of stuff. So anyway, we started off with putting some aqua soil in. I had some aqua soil laying around anyway, so I thought, why not use that? Then I tried to fit this piece of wood with Anubias in, but it was a little bit too big, so I thought, you know, take that out because there's not much point putting that in because it didn't look quite right. Anyway, I had another piece of wood, and this looked really good and fitted really well. Like, take a look, it's like as if it was built for this. So I put that in, and you know, added some plants. I got some Java fern here that I had left over from, you know, previous setup or whatever. And yeah, this is going to be a nice setup to put anywhere in your house really. And yeah, look, the Java fern does look really good, and I'm, you know, happy with how that is looking. And yeah, you don't need any electrics or whatever for this, not even a light. I'm just going to do it off of like daylight, surrounding light. Should be fine. I mean, maybe I'll put a light above it in like the future if I wanted to, because it might look a bit better. But this is just going to be like a little ecosystem. You know, we added some more Anubias here as well, and it's just going to be really simple. And we're just going to have some shrimp in here because shrimp, you know, are pretty fun and they can survive in these things. It's going to be room temperature, which shrimp are fine in really. Just some cherry shrimp. Anyway, you know, we added here some Liliopsis brasiliensis, which is a really nice carpeting plant as well. I had quite a bit of this left over, but we didn't have enough aqua soil, so I added some more aqua soil in because, yeah, there's just not enough to plant into. So anyway, we got some more aqua soil in, and that is looking pretty good. And, you know, I just planted the whole thing up. This took, you know, a little while because it was a lot of plants that I was putting in, and I mean, like, a lot of plants. But yeah, the shrimp will love these plants going in and out of everything. I mean, I can already imagine it, how it's gonna look, and you know, I think it will turn out pretty nice. So, you know, we're just gonna plant these things. It takes, yeah, I mean, this is real time. You can see how long it actually takes. I thought, you know, do this voiceover instead of filming with audio, because usually, you know, when you're making tanks and stuff, it's pretty annoying having to talk and make a video at the same time. It's way easier just to film it and do a voiceover. So that's, you know, I thought I'll do that this time because it's just going to be better in the end and easier and whatever, because you only got background noise and stuff when you are actually building, you know, usually. And here I can just, you know, sit in a quiet space and it should sound pretty good. Anyway, so this is nearly finished with planting. You know, maybe a few more. I literally did kind of fill it in completely, and you know, it looks pretty good. Everything is green. I mean, there's not much space in here. By the way, this is about, I think, a 5-liter tank, and so yeah, that's not too bad. I got dimensions. I might put it on the screen or whatever. Anyway, I sprayed down the plants because this was in the morning and I had to go to school in the afternoon. So we did that, but you know, I just had to spray down the plants, and I just had some of this Clingfield stuff, put that over so the plants wouldn't dry out, and that was all good.
A few moments later.
Right, now we're back from school and it's time to set this up, you know, with water and everything. So I placed it here on my desk. Yeah, I didn't really know where to put it. I thought, you know, my desk would be a nice spot here in the corner. So that's where I put it for now. And, you know, it looks all right. Then we filled the whole thing up, of course. And like I said, it only takes about 5 liters. So it wasn't too bad. It's not, yeah, not extremely like a big amount of water. But there again, we are only keeping some shrimp in here. I wouldn't put fish in here if I were you. Just keep it at shrimp. Shrimp should be fine. And yeah, we're going to be using the red cherry shrimp that I had laying around as well, and they should look pretty good in here. And they should just clean up everything, clean a bit of algae if we get any, because without a light you generally don't really get that much algae. Now, this thing was difficult to film because with water in it, it's got like reflections all over because it's a cylinder. So that was pretty annoying. But, you know, it is what it is. But I thought we had this laying around, so we had to build something. I was planning on doing something like this for a while, and I thought this was the good opportunity. So now you can see it's all filled up, looking good. A little bit of the wood sticking out the top, which looks good too. And yeah, but anyway, we did eventually move it to another spot. You might be able to recognize where this is, or maybe not. Maybe in a little bit you will. Anyway, we got here our cherry shrimp, you know. I got 20 of them. I put 20 in. I tried to choose the most with the most red. Now, of course, they were a little stressed here, but you can see there's a female on screen with eggs, so that's nice. So hopefully we get some babies in this setup. Anyway, we just, you know, pour the shrimp in. By the way, the light you can see is just my phone flashlight, actually, that I'm using, which is actually pretty good for filming. It's not too bad at all. Because I was saying about those reflections, where you can see them here, of course, those reflections are just, yeah, it's insane. Anyway, we put the shrimp in. Shrimp look happy. They, you know, just went off and did their own thing, as always, cleaning stuff and just walking around and being funny. And, you know, I did also manage to get pretty good footage. I mean, this is a bit, well, this is with the camera, but then I went with the iPhone, and the ultra wide lens works pretty well for doing these close-up shots. So I think they'll be coming up in a little bit. This is still, you can see that's the buried, the female, which has got eggs. So hopefully those hatch, which would be cool. Anyway, this is now on the iPhone camera. You can see it's just way more detailed and easier. And this is from above, actually. Also pretty interesting perspective. But you can see you can just get really close and get some nice shots of them working, which is always just so cool to see. I mean, you know, I think shrimp are one of my favorite things just to watch. Like, just watch them go and eat and everything. And even the basic shrimp, like these cherry shrimp, are fine at, you know, because all shrimp do the same thing in the end. Of course, you got more fancy shrimp, which are pretty cool as well. But, you know, this is the whole setup. It's looking pretty good, and I'm liking the way it is here. This is a really nice shot, I think. You can see them, you know, work and eat, and this is also a pretty cool shot, by the way. And you can see this is a nice red one as well, so that's cool. And but anyway, so we just, you know, this is on room temperature. It's actually on top of the piano we've got in the living room. Looks pretty good, I think. But we're coming to the end of the video. Also, there was like a snail that was in there. He came along with the plants, I think, because I didn't put any snails in. But yeah, that's the whole setup. I hope you guys enjoyed, of course. And you know, don't forget to like and subscribe and do all that stuff. Become a member if you want to help support the channel. There'll be a couple of videos on screen for you to watch next. Go watch those next. And you know, maybe this is something you can replicate yourself. Not too difficult to do. It doesn't cost a lot. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed and that you found it informative and useful. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.